And we live, baby. Oh, my bad. While Zoe is handling what he's handling, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's episode. It's going to be an interesting one, and I'm going to give a disclaimer. There's no telling what's going to come out of my mouth tonight. Um, so put your kids to bed because you don't want them to hear anything that I have to say.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be an interesting couple of days. Um, just sent you the link. We
We should
have.
probably wait until later on in the
She checking her text from me. She's sharing the link, man. If y'all can, like, comment, subscribe, share it. Take your friends, your family to tune in. It's all good and fun. It's our predictions, um, our opinions on some things, breaking news on some things. All of us are graduates of SWAC schools. Monica is a graduate from Valley. I am a graduate from Grambling. Florida's a graduate from Grambling. Monica got her master's from Grambling too. That's how we all know each other. We all worked in athletics. That's how we met at Grambling. Man, once everybody come back, we're gonna get rolling. But how you all feeling tonight? There we go. Mon is back.
my bad, I hit the wrong button.
She hit the wrong button. We're gonna blame technology. Keep
Now
it
we're gonna
rolling.
blame me being tired.
That too. That too right there.
It's been a long day. Y'all understand? Like we come on here, we want to have a great time. We want to talk. We want to talk trash. Um, the thing is, Florida's not on here right now, but we all have various opinions about things. Like me and Zoe, we'll go back and forth. We've been going back and forth. Um, on like the college football playoffs this week since it was announced Sunday. So it's all about valuing another person's opinion, and we do that. Grambling State University supposed to announce their coach what tomorrow.
That's what I heard. And, they supposed to name the interim president on Thursday.
I'm just like, maybe we should have waited until Thursday night to record the show, but I got a game Thursday night. I was going
Uh,
to say, because that would have been, but I guess we can just discuss that next week's show. Um, done heard that is a possibility that they're going to move up the interim coach.
that's what I heard too. If y'all don't know, right now Gremlin has an interim coach in John Simmons Jr., I believe, or senior. I think he's a junior. He's the interim coach right now, so it's a lot of speculation that he would get the position. So we're gonna see. Uh, if he does, wishing him best. I know again, Ed Reed expressed interest in the Gremlin job. So we gonna see. So the room is supposed to be named tomorrow. If it is, we may do a quick little live and go over it, or we may just hold it out to next week because I know when it goes live, about 50 million people will, of course, shout it out at who Gremlin named that coach. And we don't want to. Well, we follow the bandwagon, but we give people time. We like to build up interest and facts before we just come out and blur it out. So,
I apologize for the technical difficulties, but someone
yeah,
keep calling my phone back to back and it knocked me out the studio. But yeah. So next week's show is going to be interesting.
all right.
You'll hear our feedback on it. Even though it won't be breaking news at that time because they're supposed to announce it tomorrow, allegedly. You're still going to hear our honest opinions. One thing I will say, we're not going. We may curb the cussing, but we're going to tell you what we honestly feel.
Yeah.
Are we starting directly with the picks or?
Oh, we can, and we just have to get Florida's picks. We just have to add them in. Uh,
Cause he ain't responded.
hey, he's not responding. I don't know what's going on.
Probably still at work.
Maybe this is part of. Hey, go to bed right now. It's me texting see if he good or not. But uh,
Well,
oh,
while we wait, I guess I can say congratulations, family. You finally got over the hump. But I mean, proud of you. You haven't been in the SWAC that long, and you already have your first SWAC championship. So that's awesome.
yeah. Let me get you these scores. I'm trying to put them up. I'm moving slow, but I'm tired, y'all. Forgive me. All right, Mom, can you see it?
I can see it. Okay, I can see it now.
Can you see what's under there?
1-0, 0-1. Oh,
I finally. These are based off of the last results I found.
yeah,
So
because
they
I think
made.
Florida had the first ones. He's just responding back. Hold on, what he say? He's in the office. He's at work.
Oh, so we'll get his picks and add them in. Uh, we have his results on the next show. But going to college, PV at FAMU track championship. FAMU with the big win. I tried for PV and got my butt whooped twice. All right, so as you see, Mom went 1-0, Florida went 1-0. I went 0-1. Up to date records. Monica's 83 and 36. I'm 84 and 35. Florida is 78 and 41. All right, looking at week 15 is a bye. So I'll repeat everything. The next game will be week 16 will be Celebration Bowl, which will be FAMU and Howard. Jordan versus LeBron and team sponsor. Because Howard is sponsored by Jumpman.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a great game. We'll talk about it next week, but I think that one's going to be a good one. I would have preferred Gremlin being there, of course, but I think that a Gremlin Howard matchup would be, oh my God, the crowd would be crazy.
And I would try to make a way out there just for it. That'd be fun to go to Atlanta. I got family in Atlanta, so got somewhere to stay.
Because going to Howard's homecoming one year is still on my bucket list.
Yeah.
But DC is so expensive.
Yeah. I have two cousins that graduated from Howard. So yeah, that would be dope
The
to go out
mecca
there and try to
of
catch
HBC.
one. But what's good about Celebration Bowl is falls on the weekend going to winter break for me. So that would be, perfect. Take my time. Well, rush and get out there, but take my time coming back.
I'm about to say, because, let's see, it's 6 hours from like Jackson. I'm breaking it down. Grambling to Jackson is what, about 2.5 hours?
Yeah. Ooh, excuse me.
So you're looking at probably about 11 hours.
11, 12 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, depending on which way I drive.
The interstate, the whole way wide open.
Right. Might take a day off. Well, I can't do that before the holiday. That's
Oh,
yeah.
you
That
know,
could
I was
be
teaching. Yeah.
one of them overnight trips.
Look, I ain't care.
Yeah.
You gonna stop. The children don't want to be here, and I don't want to be here either.
Right. Right. Right.
But right now, our campuses is pretty, like, for the universities, it's pretty much emptying out. It's finals week on a lot of college campuses. So, of course, the kids have already started leaving for the break.
Good luck to everybody taking finals. I remember those days. I don't want to backtrack.
The anniversary of us taking the comps actually just passed maybe, what, a day or so ago.
You kept up with that.
No, I had the only reason I knew is because it came up in my Facebook memories.
Oh, okay, okay.
And I was like, my hand hurts. Like, my hand is cramping at this point. And I was mad because classes after us, they was able to type it up on their computer, like on the computer. I'm like, no, we had to write out every single page. And I think, remember when we took the comps, we had to write our answers out. It was on paper.
I think it was. Yeah.
It was. Because remember, we wonder how, never mind. I ain't going to even say it, we live.
We'll talk about that later. I know what you about to say. I got you now. Yeah, we'll
Because
talk about
I
that later.
finished with like, I think I finished with like between 8 and 12 pages. I can't remember. I think it was like 10 pages or 12 on the answers. And I'm like, how you got 4 pages?
Right. Shoot, you had 4 pages just on one topic. Yeah.
Because the person ain't finished the test.
Mine might have been shorter because I write small.
No, they told me they didn't finish.
Oh, I did.
But they still graduated. Maybe they answered enough.
Yeah. Or maybe they put a special package in the office. Say, look, no, I ain't done. Take this as a gift.
Yeah. But you know, we had cool classes. Like our class was actually cool and we was close. Like they don't have it no more. Like
We had some cool teachers that went on and moved on.
I still follow Dr. Hall. We're connected on LinkedIn.
I follow her on Facebook.
She's still working with Magic Johnson's foundation.
Is she teaching? I thought she was still teaching.
But you remember, even when she was teaching, one of the projects that we had to do was about Magic Johnson.
I don't think
Like building something. It was like one of our business classes or something. It was one of them classes, but it was a project and it was on my Magic Johnson, his foundation.
Oh, it's been almost what?
4 years ago.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I'm about to have my 20th class reunion next year.
Yes, he's still
It's
alive.
been at least 10, 15
This girl
years.
just asked me, was the man still living?
Who?
Magic Johnson.
Oh yeah, he just donated $500,000 to the Gremlin doing Bayou Classic. Yeah. All right. You
I
ready to
failed
keep
as an
rolling?
aunt. I failed. This girl said I heard him, but I don't know who he is.
Huh?
I failed as an aunt. It's time for me to go to bed. She said I heard him, but I don't know who he is.
Oh Lord. What they teach y'all at that, man?
You went to Jackson State.
What they teach you at Jackson? Shit.
He
All
was
right.
an NBA player. But he was forced to retire because he ended up with testing positive for HIV, and that was when. Yeah, that was before they had many advances and people weren't trying to be in the locker room. I heard about that.
We actually seen Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
He came to the Man Bayou.
Well, okay.
He came. Because he gave away a pair of shoes.
Most money he had, that's all he gave away was a pair of shoes.
Yep, somebody got a free pair of shoes. I remember that. That was elementary school. I guess you had to answer some questions about him or something.
He didn't want me to answer no questions about him.
You got HIV. Your son is.
Look, you got HIV and your son is
transitioning. Yeah.
Your son think he a woman.
Yeah.
He got children too.
His son?
He must be trans.
I'm not.
He's not trans, but he dressed like a woman.
He's feminine, but he's not trans. But he's a feminine.
He came out by
I don't know how to say it.
They wear a pair of shoes.
I ain't trying to be offensive because I don't want you to know the LGBTQ plus community to, counsel us. But I really don't know the term to describe the son. Yeah. But his pronouns is still he and him.
Okay, got it.
Oh.
Okay.
I think. Because he's still a man. He ain't never transitioned.
Okay.
Yeah.
But anywho, as y'all can see, my name is not the same as it usually is. Usually it would be Mo, but tonight is Little Miss Roll Tide.
Little Miss Road Child, because they done snuck in and that playoff poll. You know what? I'm going to change my name.
While Zoe is changing his name, I would like to say there's a lot of people that's pissed off. Honestly, I could now the governor asking $4 million so that the folks can sue. Now that's crazy. Oh, little tink tink.
Oh, little thing. Yeah.
Oh, little tink tink.
Can we
Sparks and
blame
paperclip.
TCU for that? Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, I think Florida State, I will not take it away from them. They had an excellent season.
Mm-hmm.
I won't take that away from them. They did beat two SEC teams. One of them being LSU when they played them. They was ranked number 5, I think.
Mm-hmm.
They beat a struggling Florida, but it was still two SEC teams.
Yeah.
Honestly, if it, I guess I can see why Bama. Now, first of all, before anybody is tell me, oh, you got a bias, you're a Bama fan. I am a Bama fan, but before that, I'm a fan of the game, and I can see why Bama slid in because, without a doubt, they beat the number 1 team in the country.
Mm-hmm.
And you could not let that slide. You know, I didn't see Georgia jumping all the way down there, but you're talking about you only have 4 slots. We'll be having a different conversation if this was next year and you had the field of 6 that it's supposed to be expanding to. But it's about 4 slots. Do I think Florida State should be punished for the fact that they're on their 3rd string quarterback? Absolutely not. However, the committee had to look at the fact that, you know, they did the right thing last year. TCU made it in, then they got beat to sleep in the national championship. Like, people complain they played so bad about that game. I was one of them. Somebody said, man, we couldn't put another team up there that was going to make it competitive. Because that's why we watch it. Like, we expect stupid scores in NFL games.
Yeah.
But we expect the NCAA to be more competitive because, I mean, they ain't got as many as the same dumb rules as the NFL. And because the NFL fined you for blinking hard, to be honest. When this girl told me that this man got fined $10,000 because he didn't have on those socks, I was like, wait, what?
What was this?
Who was that, this season or last season? She said it was this season. The man didn't wear any socks and he got fined, what, $10,000? $10,000. So I guess it was $5,000 for each foot. So Florida State.
I would lie my butt off and say I had on no show socks.
Everybody, you know, Florida State, y'all got Georgia. Y'all go into that game, that bowl game, and y'all beat Georgia.
Proving wrong.
That means you approve us wrong. You approve the committee wrong.
I did print off the bowl games. I got the whole, got the whole little thing.
Did Colorado get a bowl?
Nope.
So you ain't have to look at me like that.
I tried to tell Florida I didn't think they're gonna win 6 games. I had them in 4 or 5 wins.
Didn't they finish with 4?
Yep.
I mean,
to
be honest with you, that was still an improvement over last season.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, with the talent you had on that team.
Well, you done lost like 4 or 5 coaches now. Sean Lewis going to be head coach at San Diego State, so he got a couple people going with him. So
Tyree Hill, Miami Dolphins, it was $7,000 for no socks.
Still $3,500 for one.
His explanation was he had to get an IV before the game, so he didn't have time. He wasn't thinking about putting on those socks. He was getting dressed to go on the field.
Yeah.
I would think that they would be like, okay, we can make an exception. The man literally just got, it's part of their uniform policy. But unlike if the man just literally got an IV before the game, who's thinking, you better be glad he had on pants.
Yeah.
That's great. The NFL want money. back.
Whew, well, that's a nice segue.
Maybe all right on to the sports. Here we go.
Here we go.
All
Dallas
right.
scared me for a little bit, but we was able to pull it off.
Yeah,
So
that
week
was a good battle.
13.
We'll do it like this. Week 13, we had Seattle at Dallas. Dallas with the win. The comeback victory. The Chargers at New England. The Chargers won that one. Florida went with New England. We got that loss. Indy and Tennessee. Along with the Tits. Indy pulled it off. Denver and Houston. This kind of was a shocker.
Kinda. That was oh my God. I couldn't believe it.
Was that my low scoring game? What was the low scoring game?
It was a few of them that was low scoring games.
Like
I've
it
been
was like
putting
one game was like
game.
6-0.
Nah, I give you one bit. I can't remember which game it was though. When I turned it on, it was like 5 or something. I was like 5.
Yeah, so no, that 6-0 was the final score.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, at least the other team that I'm talking about, they went on to score some more.
Yeah,
but it was like 5-0 at one point.
Yeah, that's Chargers at New England. They won 6-0. 2 field goals. Okay. Denver at Houston. We said that Houston was a shocker. Denver at Detroit at New Orleans. Detroit with the win. ATL at New York Jets. I'm the only one that chose ATL. Miami at Washington. I don't know what I was thinking.
You was tired.
Probably so. Carolina at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay pulled it off. San Francisco at Philly. I'm the only one that went with San Francisco. Cleveland at the Rams. The Rams are hard, 3 the hard way. Kansas City at Green Bay. Green Bay showed up at home and won. Cincinnati at Jacksonville. This was a shocker. Okay, well, Cincinnati stayed in the game the whole time and then when
they won by field goal?
Yeah.
34,
overtime.
Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Jacksonville quarterback went down in the fourth quarter with a high ankle sprain. I did miss the game. Arizona at Pitt, so I didn't count it against us. But Arizona won.
Who won?
Arizona.
I would have got that wrong anyway.
Yeah.
Because I would have picked Pittsburgh.
Right. So, Mon went 6-6 last month, and Florida went 6-6 last week. Mon is at 78-49 overall, first place. I'm at 73-53, second, but right behind us is Florida at 72-55. All right, this is my last time taking y'all to go to bed. If I see you up again, you're going to get your bus whooped. All right, this week, Thursday night, we got New England at Pittsburgh. I'm rocking with Pitt. We got Philly at Dallas. I know Mom going with Dallas.
I can't go against them at home and this division. And I just feel like we're going to get our revenge back for that close game that we lost in the season.
They may have some help, but it should be Dallas.
I'm about to say, my concern is Jalen going to be healthy for that game?
Is who?
Jalen. Yeah.
That's a good question.
Because he's been playing with a knee injury. And then for a little while in the game against the 49ers, he went out and they had to put him through concussion protocol. And I guess they ruled it wasn't a concussion and they let him come back out and play. But I'm just like, really? Y'all should have saved him for the rest of the game. And I mean, they was already losing. I mean, that wasn't a divisional game. Y'all already sitting in number 1. You're risking your quarterback's health.
Yeah.
And we already see what happened when his teammate when Tua caught them concussions back to back, and then his body started locking up fingers and stuff, throwing up signs and cramping and bending and stuff. I thought the man needed an exorcist.
All right.
Tampa Bay at Atlanta.
Yeah, this is a divisional game, right? Yeah. I'm
Mm,
going with the
I'm
Dirty
going
Birds
ATL.
at home. All right. We got
Lions.
Detroit and Chicago. Chicago,
Lions and Tigers and Bears. Oh my.
yeah, they got their own problems.
Well, I mean they got Lions and Bears, but no Tigers.
We got Indy and Cincinnati.
Well, ain't a Bengal a Tiger?
Yep.
So still right behind each other, Lions and Tigers and Bears.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm going with the Tigers. I'm sorry, the Bengals.
I think I'm going with them too. Jacksonville and Cleveland.
I think Jacksonville bounces back against Cleveland.
Yep. Ooh, the question is who's going to be their starting quarterback?
Yeah, yeah. This next game is a. So wait, who quarterback hurt?
Jacksonville.
Oh goddamn. Oh, Cleveland healthy.
I think so.
At this point, I'm gonna take my chances and I'm gonna stick with Jacksonville.
You'll take a chance. Oh, all right.
Take my chances.
We got
I
Carolina.
mean, you might well go ahead and put Jacksonville over there for Florida because you know he ain't going against Duval.
I might well put Carolina.
Yeah, this kind of like a trash bowl right here. Like,
I'll take you over this one.
what was their score from their last game?
They came back. They only lost by like 6.
And who were they playing?
Uh, the Lions. Yeah, they lost by 5.
Give me Nola. I just don't trust Carolina. I'm sorry.
All right, we got the Jets. We got Houston at the Jets. Morocco, Houston.
Hey, is the
Yep.
Jet Stadium open or closed?
Open.
I'm going with the Jets. The only reason I'm going with them is because Houston plays inside a stadium with a roof and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and they finna have to go and play in New York, well, really New Jersey, but with an open roof, and it's been getting cold up here.
Right.
That's the only
Uh,
reason I went with the Jets because I think Houston, if the cold doesn't bother them, they should win the game. But if the Jets take advantage of the weather, they should be able to come out on top.
all right. Then we got the Rams at Baltimore. I think I'm gonna take Baltimore.
I was about to say I'm going with the Crows. Don't tell my brother I call it Raven the Crow.
Mm.
Is it Miami or Minnesota?
Oh shoot. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was.
You going Viva Las Vegas?
Yeah.
I'm taking the Vikings.
All right. And then we got Seattle and San
San
Francisco.
Fran.
Ooh, San Francisco versus Geno We Trust. What did you say? Did you say San Fran?
Uh-huh.
Uh,
That'll be a good game.
I'll be the eyeball. I'll go
That
see
should
them.
have been like the Monday night game or the night game.
Right.
I see Kansas City shaking back. Um, not quite sure what Patrick Mahomes was on this past weekend, but you know you can't always be on. So Dak, I thought he had lost his mind. You know he got a baby on the way, so I was like, I need you to
Yeah.
shake back.
Oh, somebody had a baby.
Well, Dak baby not doing till March, according to the broadcast from this past weekend.
You better not have a baby same time I had my baby.
Well, according to the broadcasters, the baby is due in March.
Yeah, same here.
Speaking of babies, they say Nelly and Ashanti expecting.
Yeah, out of ring.
Everybody been saying that too. But we're gonna go on over here now.
All right. We got Denver at the Chargers.
I'm gonna go with Russell.
All right. We got the
Miami.
Tennessee at Miami. Yeah, I think I'm rocking Miami too. Green Bay at
Green
the
Bay. You know
Little
I ain't
Saints.
going with the little people.
So those are our picks for this week. We'll get Florida picks and put them in. We have no college games this week, but we will next week.
And bowl season ain't until New Year's.
Yeah.
What a larger bowl games it is.
All right.
You got
Mo.
Alabama versus who we got? Michigan.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh.
they wasn't pleased when they was watching. They were wrong for showing them people reaction when they saw Bama at number 4. They were wrong for that. Them
Yeah, it was
people
like,
like, oh no. They like,
oh.
no. They was thinking for sure they was gonna get Florida State, and it was
Yeah.
like we could run all over them. They saw Bama, they was like, oh no.
Yeah. Well,
That will
Florida
be in
State.
California, I think, and I think Washington and Texas will be in New Orleans at the Sugar Bowl. So, and the national championship game will be in Houston at NRG.
Ooh. They ain't too far from me. I wonder who got a hookup.
Right, you might want to start testing out plugs now.
That's a school night. I just looked at the date. That's a school night.
It's a Monday night usually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's when the
because I
kids
be
are
mad every
playing.
time. I be like, why would y'all put this on a
Get
Monday?
out of the
I got
refrigerator.
up
Go to
in the
bed.
morning, and here y'all go want to play late at night, knowing this game ain't gonna end till late.
All right.
But at least it's not in California, so it'll be regular Central Time. Because trying to stay up when it be the Rose Bowl for the national championship, I'm like, man, I ain't gonna be able to make it.
Right.
But this show was quick tonight, you guys, because I ain't gonna even lie to you, we
We just
tired.
tired.
We tired, and it's getting to the. Of course, college football is ending. We only got one more HBCU football game, and that's in what, 2 weeks, a week and a half.
No, next week. Next weekend.
So a week and a half.
Yeah.
Um, so we're getting closer to playoff time for football. So, well, for the NFL. So we don't have as many picks, but trust me, we will be talking trash come next week. So join us next weekend. Roll Tide.
We going out like that. We going out like that tonight. I'm gonna say the students today won, me 0. They won today.
The 1 o'clock hour, 1 Mo 0. Because I thought we was at 1 o'clock for 3 hours. I was like, man, where's 5 o'clock?
Oh man. Well, I'm about to call it a night.
All right.
Love you. Thank you,
Love you.
Mo. That's my trigger finger. All right, y'all.
All right.
We out.
Good night.